only been married for 8 months. Please welcome Matthew and Kelsey Eddy. This couple's been married 8 years and they do not own a pumpkin patch in southern Tennessee. Give it up for Kyle and Danielle Lyons. Although they've been married for 22 years, he still calls her baby and she still calls him too hottie. Please welcome Scotty and Darlene Fortner. Today's couples will be playing for an all-expense-paid trip to Bridge Street, including a one-night stay at the Westin, VIP movie tickets at the Monaco, and a steak dinner for two at Connor's Steakhouse, a value of over $432. However, that fell through, so all we have is a Chick-fil-A cart and a box of chocolates. Amen? Now, please give a warm welcome for the star of the Newlywed Show and the not-so-Newlywed Show. He's made guest appearances on MASH, Dallas, and he once played Boss Hogg's cousin on the Dukes of Hazzard. Give it up for Mr. Bob Eubanks.
Hello, and welcome to the Newlywed Game and the not-so-Newlywed Game. Thank you so much for being in our audience today. Thank you guys for playing. Are y'all ready to go?
He's fired up, isn't he?
Fired up. All of those TV references, I'm not even sure I remember any of those. All right. So here I'm going to explain how we're going to play this game. This is the Newlywed and Not So Newlywed Game. As you know, we have our newlywed couple over here. All right. There's Matthew and Kelsey. And then over here are you guys that have been married for a while. All right. So this is how we're going to play. You'll be asked 2 questions, each that has to do with your spouse. You'll be asked those questions while your spouse is out of the room. Once you respond to those questions, please record your answers on your paper, big and bold, so the audience can read them. And once your spouse returns, we'll ask them the questions to see if it matches yours. And this is how you win. If you have more points than the other one, you win. All right? But because this is a Newlywed and Not So Newlywed Game, Matthew and Kelsey, if they are tied or have more points, they win at the end of the game. Okay? So you have to really show out over there. You've been married longer, y'all should know more answers, okay? So that's how you win. Do you have any questions about how we're playing? Awesome. All right, guys, we're going to send you out over there with our lovely Miss Host, our lovely Miss Lisa. She's going to show you the way to the sound room, which is soundproof. It's my office where the door closes behind you, all right? Thank you guys so much. Ladies, y'all ready to win? All right, awesome. One of you is. Okay. One of you's pumped up. All right, so ladies, we're going to start over with Miss Darlene. When it comes to projects around the house, is your husband a Genesis? He's a great starter, but it takes him a long time to finish it. He's a Revelation. He's a great finisher, but it takes him a long time to get started. Or he's an Isaiah, where he's somewhere in the middle of that. He's great, but it's in the middle of those two.
He would be the first one.
The first one? He's a Genesis.
Genesis.
Great starter.
Do I need to write that?
You need to write that down. You just follow directions. If we gave points for that, you'd get 1. But we don't. So great job, all right? We got a great Genesis, a great starter.
Ask me again.
Ask you again? I'm sorry, that's allowed. We'll move on to the next one. No. When it comes to projects around the house, is your husband a Genesis, a great starter, Revelation, a great finisher, or Isaiah? He's great, but just somewhere in the middle of those two.
We're going to go with Isaiah.
Isaiah? All right. Did you say we're going to go? Like, did y'all talk about this beforehand? Did somebody give you the question?
I think we'll both.
All right. We'll see. Okay, good. All right, Kelsey.
You gonna ask it again?
You need.
Could you repeat the question?
Have you guys ever seen this show? I don't ask it every time. Okay, so is he a great starter, great finisher, or he's great but somewhere in the middle of those?
Andy John, which one would be the definition of slow?
Great answer.
That's funny. If you want to write that down, you can.
No.
What would y'all say? What would y'all say that is?
Revelation.
Okay, there we go.
I'm here Genesis and Revelation over here. Y'all are no help at all. The first one, Genesis.
Genesis.
Okay, great starter. Okay, takes them a while to finish it. Or slow. All right. All right, ladies, next question. Danielle, we'll begin with you. If you could take one article of clothing from your husband's closet or drawers and destroy it, make it disappear, which article of clothing would that be?
Well, he already got rid of it. It was a jersey that I hated, and he's had forever. It was too small.
All right, too small jersey. All right, we're going to go with the jersey. All right, Kelsey? We're playing 2 different game shows. Which one is this? Jeopardy. What is Jersey? All right, go ahead.
Can I go after her?
Sure.
Moving on.
First service.
We make up the rules
All right. One article of clothing.
His old socks.
Old socks.
Good answer, good answer.
Old
Big,
socks.
big money, no whammies. 3 game shows.
We're just mixing in there.
I mean, his clothes are nicer than mine. I can't even.
Oh.
Revealing a lot
You
here.
could write nothing. He's going to write nothing. All right.
Let's go with nothing.
Going with nothing. You guys aren't married, right? All right. Let's make sure. All right. Let's
Come on
bring
in,
you
guys.
back in. Come on in, guys. Man, y'all look great.
Give 'em a
Thank you
hand.
so much for playing. That was a courtesy clap from the audience. Appreciate y'all so much. All right, so guys, here's the deal. We asked the ladies 2 questions. We're going to see if your answers match up with theirs. Ladies, make sure your answers are covered so they don't cheat. And we'll ask them first. We'll start down here with Mr. Arlene and Mr. Scotty. We asked the ladies, when it comes to projects around the house, are you a Genesis? You're a great starter, but it takes you a long time to finish. You're a Revelation. Great finisher, but it takes you a long time to get started. Or an Isaiah, where you're somewhere in the middle of those 2.
I'm a Revelation.
A Revelation.
His answer's Revelation.
What's
Can
the
I
answer?
turn mine over?
Yes, you can.
Oh, great.
Genesis.
How long have you guys been married again?
22 years.
Wow, okay, all right. Y'all need to get together. Okay, Kyle and Danielle, same question, Kyle.
Revelations.
Revelation. Isaiah.
Isaiah. Wah, 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 wah.
Okay, we're 0 for 2. This is so exciting. All right.
Genesis.
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 All right.
Genesis.
1-0. 1-0. Very good. Okay, we asked the ladies. Here's the next question. Kyle, we'll start with you. If she could take one article of clothing from your closet or drawers and make it disappear, which article of clothing would it be? How many of you feel like they're not going to get it?
Moving on, we'll come back.
We'll come back. Totally bending the rules. We would already be off the air if this was a real game show. Go ahead.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes.
Tennis shoes. Kelsey's answer is nothing.
She said your clothes are nicer than hers. It's cool, man. It's cool. Appreciate it. All right.
I got a big dog shirt.
Big dog shirt.
Big dog. She answered old socks.
But Scotty, thank you so much for sharing that with everybody. You have a big dog shirt.
From now on, he will not be known as Scotty Too Hottie, but just simply Big Dog.
Big dog. I mean, that's just, yeah, I mean, you might as well.
Hold
write
on,
that
big
on the
dog.
license plate. All right, Kyle.
My work shoes.
Work shoes.
Work shoes.
I don't know, you don't.
Your old jersey that's too small.
Old jersey that's too small.
That look was like he knew he should have wrote that down.
Okay, ladies, your turn.
All right, ladies, please exit. Right now, to update the score, we have the Newlyweds are 1, and the rest of y'all don't have anything. So thanks for coming. Ladies are going to be making their way out. Guys are going to ask you just a couple of questions here.
Head start.
All right, big dog.
I wear it all the time.
All right.
I would too.
Okay. So, that's awesome. Guys, when your wife wakes up in the morning, is she a church mouse? She's quiet and looking to make a quick exit. Is she a roaring lion? She's not a friend in the morning. Or is she a zombie? She sleepwalks until she gets her coffee.
Not a friend.
Wow. That was like the secondary answer. So she's a roaring lion.
She's not a morning person. I'm the one that gets up singing.
All right, awesome.
I think that's roaring lion.
Roaring lion. We also have counseling available. Okay. All right, Kyle.
Church mouse.
Church mouse.
Church mouse.
Seem pretty confident on that.
Roaring lion.
Roaring lion. Yes, y'all better be careful. All right.
Make sure you pay attention during the sermon, okay?
Oh, that's awesome. All right, next question. Guys, if money were no object, what is one thing around the house that she would have fixed or replaced? If money was no object, what's one thing that she would have fixed or replaced around the house?
Flooring.
Flooring?
Flooring.
Paint.
And
Real-
flooring.
What is it?
Flooring again.
Flooring?
Flooring, paint.
Okay, good deal.
Good answers, good answers.
Bring the ladies back in. Great job, you guys. Very decisive in your answers. Come on back in here,
Give these ladies a hand again, please.
Yeah. Guys, make sure you keep your answers covered so they
you,
can
ladies.
see your answers. You don't want to tempt them to cheat to win. All right, ladies, we asked your husbands, when you wake up in the morning, where are we starting? Who you got? Okay, here we go. Scotty and Darlene. Darlene, when you wake up in the morning, are you a church mouse, are you a roaring lion, or are you a zombie? Meaning, church mouse, you're quiet and you look to make a quick exit. Roaring lion, you're not a friend in the morning. Or a zombie, sleepwalking until you get your coffee.
I'm gonna say the second one. I'm not a morning person.
A roaring lion, you're not a friend.
He said roaring lion.
1 point for the Fortners. Great job. All right, Danielle, are you a church mouse, a roaring lion, or a zombie?
The one about coffee.
You are a zombie until you get your coffee. He said,
Oh,
Church
man.
church
mouse.
mouse.
Oh.
No, okay. All right, Kelsey, which is it?
Roaring lion.
Roaring
Roaring
lion.
lion.
Roaring
He
lion.
said roaring lion.
Great job. So I believe we're 2-1, and the couple in the middle, we're going to go ahead and dismiss you guys early. No, I'm kidding. All right. So,
Money question.
all right, Kyle and Danielle. Danielle, if money were no object, what's the one thing around the house that you would fix or replace if money were no object? You're looking at me like you're confused. If money was no object, what's one thing around your house that you would fix or replace? He can't help you.
We'll come back.
All right, we'll go back. Steve's me, come.
I would paint the walls.
Paint the
She
wall.
said paint. His answer's paint.
Great job. Great job. All right, Scotty and
They
Darlene.
know more than 8 months, and most of these guys know.
Yeah.
I would have to say floor.
Flooring! Flooring!
All right, we're going to go back to, even though it doesn't matter, we're going to go back to Danielle. Let her answer the
Y'all need to go
question.
back to that pumpkin patch, guys.
I'm gonna say we'll go flooring.
Flooring!
Let's give them 1 point before they get out of here. Ladies and
Good job,
gentlemen,
guys.
your Newlywed and Not So Newlywed game winners are Matthew and Kelsey Eddy. Congratulations, Newlywed. Good job. Thank you so much. Y'all can exit stage right. Follow
Take your chairs with you,
the
please.
guy with the